Raanan is fat and he's a Jew. He'll tell you something that you already knew. Your favorite movie sucks. Your favorite movie sucks. American Beauty or Forrest Gump. Your favorite movie sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Your Favorite Movie Sucks, a podcast where I watch my friends' favorite movies. We deconstruct them, we fight about them, we agree with them. Today we have one of my favorite comics in the world, Nathan Macintosh.
Hey, thanks, man, for having me. I appreciate it.
Which is, you're like one of the hardest comics I've ever had to get, you know?
I don't want to do anything anymore. If I'm being serious, I don't want to do. I get very, well, also, I wasn't able to do it, in all seriousness. I was gone a lot in the summer, a lot, October, and here we are. But
I feel like you said no. It's like I've worn you down like a woman. Like I've asked you out like 12 times.
Yeah, you live very close to me, and when I am able to do it, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. But
You're
I
so
don't.
close, that's the most insulting part.
6 minutes away.
I forgot that.
I live literally.
You said no so many times. In my head, I've moved you geographically. Like I've just like in my head, I've just like, there's no way you're this close when you said no that many times.
You think
I moved you to Staten Island?
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's how many
I'm
times
on the
you
other
said
side
no
of
to.
Arizona. I'm way over there underneath a couple of fucking just whatever. No, I do you want to do podcasts?
No.
There you go. So I'm an adult human man, and a guy messages me, and he's like, this is think about it from the other side. I'm an adult human man. I pay tax. Somebody messages me and goes, I want to yell at you about why a movie you like is no good.
That's not all I do.
Tell me.
That's not all I do.
And also, again, I wasn't able to do it, in all seriousness. But I'd love to. Well, anyways, we have a whole other thing here today.
Well, no matter whether me and you are yelling, no matter whether we're agreeing or disagreeing, the yelling part, it does not change.
Raanan, the world is so fucking hard currently, right?
Yes.
That I'm having kind of no fun anyway out there.
Yeah.
So then when somebody goes, I'm gonna take a little bit of the fun you do have, that you have cultivated for yourself, where sometimes you take your shoes off and you cover yourself in butter and you check out with something that you enjoy. I'm gonna ruin it. So you go, why would I do that? I'm a fucking taxpayer.
That's
I don't
all
need
you have
this
left.
shit.
All you have left is your joy for these movies. So we're here to talk horror movies. You're a big horror fan,
Sure.
and
I think we did that the last time I was on here too.
that was a different. That wasn't the show.
What was that show?
That was like a weird one-off.
Raanan kicks your family members in the face.
I wanted to. You really
Here's
hate
the
my
show.
concept.
I don't hate it. It's just funny. Again, there's so
But
little.
We're not doing it this time. I wanted to do ranking, but you couldn't even come up with a rank.
Oh, but I'm also an adult man. I'm not doing homework for a podcast. I apologize. I'm
That's
just
so
not.
much homework.
I'm not gonna sit down. I can come up with a list while we're talking of the 10 movies I think are the fucking my favorite horror movies. I'm not sitting down. I'm not fucking sending a check to the government for fucking taxes and then figuring out my top 10 favorite horror movies to sit here and fucking scream. I'll think of them. We'll do it.
It took me like 2 minutes.
I'll do it while we sit.
All right, we'll go back and forth.
Great. Are you
And
starting
then
from 10 down?
I don't know. It was hard for me to like number them. You know what I mean?
Do you do homework for podcasts? In all seriousness, I know you don't.
This is not.
I know
I'm
you
not
don't.
asking you to fucking.
I'm just saying, if somebody asked you, come up with a fucking, you wouldn't do it.
It's fun. I love
You
doing lists.
All I said, you would not do it.
With lists, I would. I love lists.
You love lists?
I love lists.
Epstein list?
I
We're
love the
talking
Epstein
about
list.
movies.
All right, here are my. All right, we'll talk about. All right, we'll go back and forth, and then
Yeah.
we'll talk about them.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
that'll be fun, right?
It's a party.
It's a party. All right. I'd say. You know what? I'm going to do an order of like when they affected me. The most important horror movie I saw growing up was Jaws.
Okay.
Jaws. I mean, that is, and that's. I mean, that's a horror movie.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a question, I guess. Some people don't call it a horror movie.
Yeah, I don't know if I would personally put it in the horror movie category. I would put it in like blockbuster action,
Right.
whatever. But I also don't care enough if somebody said it is a horror movie, because I get also why you would say it's a horror movie. My mom said when she saw it at the time, it scared the fuck out of her and she didn't want to go to the beach.
Yeah, that's hard.
Like
Is
she
that
was a
not
kid,
hard?
obviously.
Yeah.
No, totally. That's what I mean. So I would never go like, it's not a horror movie, but I personally wouldn't put it in that category. That movie is fucking great.
But you know why? I think it's because the second half isn't horror. The first half is kind of more Hitchcock horror.
Yeah,
the second half is adventure.
I love that fucking second part.
You like the second part more?
No, I love both.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that, like, I love that second part. I love seeing the big shark. I really do, dude.
I still think it's believable.
Me too.
But is that a bias? Because I watched it when I was young.
I think it. Well, I also think that the first Jurassic Park looks better than any of the other ones.
Yeah,
Because
I
they
do
actually
too.
made some dinosaurs.
Animatronics.
It's great.
It's
and
a
that's why I
mixture.
love that shark.
The animatronics is, and this goes back to the Luddite thing.
Yep.
The animatronic thing has a timelessness that CGI does not have.
Better, dude.
I mean, I tried to watch Poltergeist the other day.
Mm-hmm.
The special effects in that, it ruins the movie. It looks like Ghostbusters. It's so embarrassing.
The original one.
The original. When, like, at first I'm watching, I'm like, because I watched it as a kid. I remember liking it. I'm watching it again. I'm like, all right, this is a nice little build-up. And then there's, like, the first special effects scene. She's, like, talking to the TV. And then, like, a hand comes out of the TV. It was so bad.
But then the other stuff they have in that is really good.
Some of the other shit's good,
Yeah.
but the special effects really hurt it.
I get what you
Really
mean.
hurt it.
Yeah.
In a
Some of
way
that's not
that
gonna hold up. But at the time, it would have been amazing.
at the time it would have been
Yeah.
amazing. But like it is interesting. Like the great horror movies, I feel a lot of them avoid the datedness of special effects.
I love practical effects, man. I
Me
really
too.
do. That's why I love the Terrifier movies.
You like those?
I like them because they're practical effects. The actual, here two things I like about these movies. One, the practical effects. Two, I don't like when a horror movie tries to explain why we have a demon, a monster, a ghost.
Right. What's always the worst part of every horror movie?
Just give me it.
Yeah,
I don't
just
give
give
a
it to
fuck.
you.
Here's a movie. It's called Blob Takes City.
Yeah.
Blob
You don't
is
have.
taking a
You
city.
don't need an old black man in there going.
care.
Once upon a time, there
Yes.
was
I just don't care.
a blob spirit.
Yes.
They always get-
your dad was a blob man.
They
His
always have
dad
to-
was a blob
They
man.
always have to get a black guy to explain it so you don't question it.
In a dark corner of
Yeah,
a library or a hospital
or cemetery.
It just
Yeah.
sucks. I don't want the explanation ever. For the most part. There's some movies, whatever. But by and large, and that's one thing I like about Terrifier. Here's a fucking killer clown.
They don't get into it.
No.
And he's like demonic, right?
Yes.
But there's no.
And he can't be killed, apparently.
There's
He's
no old woman or black
There's
man being
nothing,
like,
bro.
I remember when there was a clown in the 20s and a gypsy put a curse on him.
Nope.
And that's when he became Terrifier the Clown.
Halloween. I'm pretty sure the first one takes place on Halloween. And they're like, oh, look at that guy. And then he's just practically ripping people apart.
Yeah, and it's all practical effects, which is great, which is... The thing about practical effects is it's also just so fun. I mean, it's obviously a headache, but for the people making it, it's still like you're there experiencing it.
It's
you know
way
what I mean?
more fun for everybody involved. I would think.
Well, that's why, like, at the end of Jaws, when they blow up the shark, and he's like cheering Roy Scheider, it almost like the movie works on a lot of levels, but on a meta level, it looks like they finally succeeded in overcoming the headache, which was creating a shark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it feels that way at the end, like we fucking beat the shark.
Yeah.
And the shark being like all the difficulties that happened
Yeah.
during the movie. So practical effects, it is like, it's more exciting for the people on set.
Yeah.
And then you can feel that it connects. And also, I'll give it up for Terrifier. I'll say this:
I haven't seen 3. I've only seen 1 and 2. But...
I've only seen parts of them, and they're they're disturbing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not disturbing; they're just disgusting.
Sure.
I will say this: I was thinking the other day, I was like, man, we don't have like iconic monsters like Jason and Freddy and Michael Myers anymore. And then I was like, oh, Terrifier. He's like the one
Art
guy.
the Clown,
Art
yeah.
the Clown. I mean, is he the one guy in like since I don't even know what Scream?
Sure.
And even
I think
Scream
so.
is not like
Because Conjuring, they got nothing.
they got nothing that.
There's
Even
no one
Scream,
thing from Conjuring.
even really not Scream because Scream's just like an idea. It's not like a person.
Yeah, Scream is a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Scream is people that liked the Scream guy. Scream is the mother of a Scream boy.
The aunt of a kid who was
nobody.
killed.
And it's
Yeah.
literally just like a guy who collected
It's
the
an
fucking...
accountant for one of the guy's sisters who was murdered. Yeah.
He
It's
came
someone who
into
saw
my
Scream
office.
3.
Yeah, I transferred his money into an ETF.
Like we're all Scream.
Yeah. You scream, we scream. Then there's that part. Did you see 6? I think it's 6, man.
The latest one?
This to me, and then we'll get and then
No. We'll flow. Yeah, talk.
the Scream movies to me, and I apologize at this point in time, can get fucked. That first one was a real party at the time.
Great movie.
If you were here for it,
Yeah.
man, that was a big fucking deal.
Yep.
Second one, I remember seeing it.
Still good.
Second one's not horrible by any stretch.
Great opening.
Yes, Ed Gein's mom is in it.
Is that what's her name?
Fuck.
Radcliffe?
Roseanne's sister.
What's her name? Wait, what the fuck's her name?
God damn it.
Radcliffe.
Judith.
Radcliffe. I always know.
No, it's not Radcliffe. I don't think her name is Radcliffe. It's Roseanne's sister.
Who screamed
Ed
to? Yeah.
Gein's mom. It's Roseanne's Ed Gein's sister's mom. She's in it, and that movie is good.
So Roseanne is Ed Gein's aunt.
Yes. Yes.
That checks out. That's a good backstory.
Ed Gein was a Connor.
That makes sense.
Where were they from? Like Chicago? Was that where that took place? I don't think it was Chicago, but whatever.
Ohio, Indiana.
Dan Connor he used to buy feed from Ed Gein.
Oh, okay.
And Dan Connor's dad, Dad Connor, they called him.
Connor, yeah.
He used to buy feed from Ed Gein. Ed Gein decided to spare his family. He was like, I'm not going to wear them as skin.
Right.
And then, anyways, Roseanne's is
I really thought you were going to connect. Like, really.
I tried.
I was like, where are you going?
I tried.
I was rooting for it.
Man,
I was like, are you going to.
I was moving, but I didn't get there.
Like, what's this tapestry being written?
I tried. But anyways, Scream 2 is good. Scream 3... And then for me, anyways, whatever. It really falls all over the place.
It falls apart. Yeah. It also becomes like, it really ends up becoming like an Agatha Christie murder mystery where you're just trying to guess who the killer is. Like it goes from like the last movie, you're really just trying to guess which of the people you're seeing is the killer.
And they all become the everything they've done after 1 and 2, I guess. You can see how childish number 1 was. When you really, and 1 was really, again, at the time, man.
It was great.
That was huge.
Yeah.
That was a gigantic deal.
Yeah.
But when you look at it now, you kind of go, oh, yeah, this is like a movie for teens. This is a...
Yes. The first part, the opening is still amazing.
Sure.
And actually, if anything, like, almost more brutal than the rest of the movie. It's almost like weirdly too brutal, like for the rest of the movie.
Jamie Kennedy's fantastic in that movie.
Yeah,
the movie's good.
But then, there's a lot of annoying acting and douchebaggery.
Well, I don't
it's
mean
a kids movie.
You don't want to put it in like this kind of, but it's a teen movie. It's for like
Yeah.
Okay, here's a movie.
But who's the last monster before Art the Clown?
Oh, I mean, I get you. It might be Scream, even though that's.
But if you remove Scream, because
so he did. Yes, he did.
Well, I
Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, and Scream, and Chucky.
And then it's all 80s, right? Like the 80s have.
No, sure, but so there's it's not. There's not. There is. There's got to be something actually. There has to be something.
Well, what happened? Did the 90s just fall off?
Well, they still made a bunch of fucking Halloweens.
Oh, they made the sequels. That's why they stopped making the original.
There was a lot of them.
They stopped making
and Jason.
They stopped making original horror movies, I guess.
Yeah, I mean Jason.
Oh, Saw. Saw's the guy.
You're right.
Saw. Now that's one guy. It's not like every person who's ever been in the movies. It's Saw. And what's the
Jigsaw? He was the same guy.
But
every
here's the
time.
thing about Jigsaw. That's not a mask, right? That's like a doll or something.
It's a doll. But no, he's a guy. But he's like behind the doll.
He's behind the doll, but it's just a doll.
Yes,
it's
but
a doll that
guy,
But
that's he's every movie, all 10 or whatever.
But you can't it's hard to go for him as Halloween, right? You can't just wear the mask.
You'd have to be. You could do the doll. You could also go as him if you wanted to go as him. You have to have like a scarred face and like a thing.
Right, but
I don't know if people would know who you are.
And that's what I'm saying. It's
I get
like
what you're
Michael
saying.
Myers is easy to go as, you know.
But Jigsaw, yeah, I think he just goes Jigsaw and people would get it.
Just like a guy with a doll.
Can I? Okay, now that we're here.
Yeah.
No, you just be the doll, just like the fucking doll. People do it as Chucky all
Okay,
the
I'm
time.
just saying it's a little bit of a, you know, he's not the doll. You see what I'm saying? It's a little
do
bit.
get what you're saying.
There's
Chucky
a little
is
difference.
the doll.
Chucky is the doll. He is not. It's not a killer
Brad
doll.
Dourif is in
Yeah,
the fucking doll.
The doll of Saw is just like his little
He's
fun
just
little.
a doll.
It's
yes.
just his doll.
Yes,
you know
yes,
what I mean?
He's this. He's that
It's,
bust.
it's like if Mike Myers had like a taxidermied, like, you know, chihuahua.
The books are fine, by the way.
All right, that's fine. Whatever.
We're gonna rebuild the set.
So wait, what were you saying?
We're doing 4 episodes here today.
Fucking Bobcat over
I
there.
would say one of my top 10 favorite horror movies, or that I think, you know, had some sort of I don't know if I want to say impact, but that I really, really liked at the time is Saw 1.
Saw 1 is great. James
1
Wan.
fucks.
It's great.
Dude, in the theater, 04, we went to see Saw, man, and it's so insane. The acting in it is so ridiculous, but like in a fun way.
Yeah.
Like even just small little things. Like on one side, you know, the guy has the set of keys. The other guy's like, throw me the keys. This side, the guy goes like this, a light toss. Then this side, they crash into the fucking wall. In the theater, dude, people were laughing so much.
They were laughing at it?
We were having a great time.
But he's so good. That director is so good at like good corn, like good fun. Like, you know how there's boring fun
Sure.
and then there's like fun? He's
That
like
movie,
good fun.
we loved it. But then there was a guy that was really taking it seriously. We laughed at a bunch of shit. Like even when that guy's like, if I don't get to a hospital, I'm going to bleed to death. It was so insane. We're all laughing, and a guy goes, stop laughing, I'm into this. Which made us laugh so much
But
fucking more.
in his defense, like, you know, it is. If you're watching a good horror movie, if people are laughing, it does fuck it up for you a little.
Yeah, but
like,
also,
do you find Saw scary at all, or no? It's just kind of
no.
Yeah, it's just
But
kinda silly.
I love that first movie.
That's
I really
fun.
do.
It's a fun B movie.
But dude, in the theater, what a fucking party that was.
Yeah.
And the fact that guy was taking it seriously made us laugh so much harder. Like I had such a good time in that movie, and then I've seen a few of them after that. And I just don't care. I'm not attacking him.
Funny, like
it's just not
the
my
last
deal.
one, he's dying of cancer.
Yeah, I know. Is anybody going to do a fun run for me?
Is that
Jigsaw?
possibly a sign the franchise has gone too long? When the once Mike Myers has prostate cancer, is that possibly a sign that
Yeah. What?
Jason's GoFundMe?
Just Michael Myers in a hospital bed breathing. No, he had a heart attack 6 minutes ago.
Jason 12 AIDS.
He kept going into Camp Crystal Lake and there's AIDS down there. He cut his arm on like a boat rotor or
Yeah.
whatever, and now he got AIDS.
Jason goes to hospice.
You know, he got the skin eating disease you get from a lake, and even though he doesn't have any skin to eat because he's already a fucking lake monster, he was eating.
You know, I've never seen one Jason movie.
That's insane.
Is it?
I've
Is
seen all
it? Am I
10.
missing anything?
Yes.
Am
I'd say.
I?
Those are okay. We'll move on to this now.
No one is ever like selling them as anything good. It's always just the dumbest thing
A lot
ever,
of
right?
them are really great. I'd say.
Like great?
I personally for horror movies.
Like okay, well, let's talk about what great means. Like Halloween. Well, I'm just saying, like Halloween has some like, you know, some corny acting, but overall is a very terrifying movie.
Original.
Yeah.
I yes.
Do you think Jason has that kind of fear level
Yes.
outside of really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a different type of deal. It's a lot more. I personally, I think Halloween's probably the best horror movie ever made.
Yes.
Personally, and mostly for the fact that I love that it's not throwing anything at you.
And that's on my top 10 Halloween. That's on your top 10?
Of course. It's not throwing anything at you. It's not jumping it out. It's not just trying to bang you in the face. That movie is just, for the most part, it's very calm.
100%.
And I love that about it, and that makes it creepier. I think that movie is fantastic.
And it's
obviously,
it's
what
the-
a stupid thing to say, but it's
But
great.
no, it is the horror of like negative space, not knowing,
So great.
not knowing who he is. He's just a blank. He's the absence
Awesome
of a person.
movie, man.
And it is true. Like the first half of that movie is just him looking at them.
Yes, driving past.
Yeah.
And all that's creepy.
Yeah.
And then there's also just huge, wide shots of just open space. I mean, all the characters for the most part are all really great. Like, there's some horror movies where they go, "This is just the woman with tits."
Yeah.
This movie didn't do that.
No,
Everybody
the acting's
has,
not great, but they're
well, it is
characters.
still a horror movie at the end of the day. But
Yeah.
each one of these people is still a character. They're
Right.
not just like tits or jock or
Yes.
any of that. You have a little bit of these people in there where you go, great, this is a fully formed person, even if they're only here for 5 minutes.
Yes, you're right. But I will say, you say like, well, it's a horror movie, but that is two different types of horror movies. There are horror movies with like really great acting. I guess you would call them prestige horror movies. Rosemary's Baby being one.
Too long.
Psycho being one.
Yes.
Jaws being one. Those are horror movies with great actors.
Sure.
And then there's horror movies with like that are great, but the acting is not great.
Yeah, but I think this movie. Oh, sorry, finish your.
Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a great horror movie with bad acting. I mean, some of the acting is okay, but and Halloween, she's great.
I think everybody's.
You think
great.
everyone's great
for what they had to do? 100%.
Yeah.
That woman that locks herself in the laundry room is great. Those two people that walk into the house, the guy with the glasses, I think they're both great for what that is. The lady that keeps saying totally great. The kids I think are fucking great.
Kids are good. Yeah.
The fucking Dr. Loomis is fucking great.
Yeah.
The goddamn sheriff. I mean, again, for what that movie is and what you needed people to do, it's great.
It's the ultimate great like low budget. It's the ultimate great low budget horror movie because you don't really need anything for it. It's all just. I mean, it's a lot. It's also just a lot of what's in your head, just what you're imagining. You know, it is a wonderful horror movie. It is funny, like something that also like. It's a horror movie of minimalism, right? There's no explanation. There's no like they don't really explain anything, and that's what's scary. It's the horror of like not really.
I rewatched it the other day, and when Dr. Loomis is like, he's pure evil, we can't let him out. It's like he killed one person. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I know.
You know what I mean? And he's like, I talked to him for 15 years. He didn't say anything, and I just saw a dark look in his eyes. He's like, okay, can we get another doctor then to look at him? I mean, he literally killed one person, and it's his sister. There's a million reasons.
And he's a little kid, yeah.
There's a million reasons to kill your sister.
And she had her tits out. She had to come in, you know. You can't show her tits out.
A million reasons to kill your sister. There's a million reasons to kill everybody in your family. You don't do it, obviously, but there's a million reasons to murder your own family in cold blood.
Well, also, does he not see other sociopaths? How is that the one shouldn't he be seeing a lot of them?
Also, like, the kid is, what I found, this is the first time I haven't watched the movie in a long time, but he did that when he was 6, and then he's like 15 years later, I'm like, Michael Myers is 21. he just became legal drinking age in America, and he's 6'8", stronger than everybody. He can murder stuff. Like people try to hurt him, it doesn't hurt him. He gets shot, lives, but he's only 21. I don't know why. Yeah. There's a part of me that's like, he's a little bitch.
Yeah,
he's a fucking like 21.
Yeah, you're like, well, you think of the comics, who are 21, and you're like, they're children.
Yeah, you just think about anytime I would have thought of Michael Myers years ago, you're like, oh, he's like a 35-year-old grizzled 40-something.
21, you have to be a school shooter for it to be scary. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be like, it's hard to imagine a 21-year-old like, fucking, yeah.
And he's just that thing. But anyways, so real quick, Friday the 13th. I'm sure we've talked about this before, but
whatever.
No, I know. I'm just saying you and me in general. But I've seen 1 to 10 of that original fucking series, and they did a remake. They've also had Freddy vs. Jason. I've seen them all, but 1 to 10, where I'm sitting, 1 is great, 2 is great, 4 is great, 6 is pretty great.
Yeah, really?
7 is really fucking good.
But are you scared or are they just stupid? Because the characters are like, you want them to die, right?
Well, I mean, the Vorhees are the victims.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I get that you want them to die, but like the characters, but like it doesn't ruin the fear factor?
Not from how they do it. Not from how that... And that movie exists because of Halloween.
Yeah, sure. It's kind of a Halloween ripoff, basically.
Well, a little bit. It's just in the we're doing a holiday horror movie, but it's completely different.
The
vibes are not the same.
The vibes are not the same, but also silent. I mean, like if you look at the other,
sure.
Like Michael Myers, Leatherface, and Freddy are all very different. But Jason is just kind of somewhat of a knockoff of Michael Myers.
But except that he in the second one and third one, he's running. He's not walking.
Is he running?
In the second and the third one. And he didn't get the mask until the third one.
I always wish they showed like the deleted scenes where like no one's watching Michael Myers. He has to run to catch up, Or
get hit in the face with a branch. I rewatched Texas Chainsaw Massacre a little while ago, and there's so much of that movie where you go, I mean, just get hit in the face with brush.
Right.
Most of this, they're like, run through that. You're like, how the fuck do I run through this? This is just bramble, for God's sake.
I also think that horror movies really underestimate how hard it is to see through a mask. Like when you put on a mask for Halloween, you're like, what the fuck am I? Yeah. These people, like Scream is like doing gymnastics.
Yeah.
It's like you have like a little slitch in your eyes.
Yeah.
In reality, all these guys would be like bumbling around, and they'd be like, I need air, and they take it off every 5 seconds.
Well, a lot of them are undead. These men are undead.
Jason.
Michael Myers gets shot 6 fucking times at the end of the first one.
But he's not.
I also say that second Halloween is great, and I love Halloween 3.
The trick-or-treating one? The one that's not even...
I think it's fucking great. Just as like a horror movie. I understand how people are like, in the Halloween series it sucks because Michael's not even here and blah, blah, blah. But just as a horror movie, there's this fucking factory putting evil into masks. Great, let's party. This is a fun time. But anyway, so Jason, you know the story of this fucking movie, obviously? The kid dies, the mom comes.
Yeah, it's the mom, right?
In the first one.
I've always said if the mom found out later, does she die at the end of the first one?
No, you know what, man? The first one is scary, and I'd say the second
one is too. How scary can it be if your mom's doing your revenge for you?
She's fucking creepy, dude.
Is she?
She's creepy in that movie.
Is she wearing the mask?
I told you that the mask doesn't come up till the third one.
Third?
I just told you this.
That's crazy.
Are we on the same podcast? The second one. So first one, it's not Jason.
It's like saying like Freddy doesn't show up to the seventh Freddy Krueger movie.
The first one, little lumpy headed fucking blueberry muffin head Jason drowns. You know, but why would you want to say?
Was he mentally handicapped?
No, I think he was just an ugly. Every single thing that God could have did for him didn't.
Can I tell you one thing I've seen? I've only seen, I think it's the one in Manhattan, where he goes to New York.
Manhattan?
Yeah, Manhattan. I think. Hey, don't come to my country and tell me how to pronounce it.
Very funny. Manhattan, no, Jesus Christ.
But I saw
Dignitary.
I saw the hell. I think the one where he's going to Staten Island or whatever.
Yeah,
that's
obviously Manhattan. Yeah, that's the one where he goes to New York.
Yeah,
Jason takes Manhattan.
But I feel like they show the ghost of him as a little kid, and I found it very.
Oh, maybe.
I found it very freaky, like showing the dead kid because he's got long hair. A kid with long hair is already freaky.
Well, he didn't in the first one. He's bald, but then they did put some like stringy hair on him.
The stringy hair freaks me out. A brown kid with stringy hair, scary.
That first one, I'm telling you, that lady, I can't remember her name. She is fucking fantastic, and it's creepy. It's a creepy movie.
So it just reveals her at the end.
Yes,
but you don't see her at all beforehand. Right?
No.
Okay. Wow.
But then at the end, she's very creepy.
You know what? It's kind of the reverse of Psycho, where in Psycho you think it's the mom, but it's not. It's the son, and in this, you don't know who it is, but it turns out to be the mom.
She's really great, and then that's
you don't acknowledge. I mean, that's
I heard what. What do you want me to?
I just said what you.
Yes, Raanan. I heard.
That's what my wife does. She'll say something just like, "I gotta leave at 2," and then I won't respond, and she'll be like, "You're not gonna acknowledge that?" I'm like, "There was nothing."
That's a little bit different. No, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit different.
It's like when she's like, I need to go to the hospital. I'm like, and I ignore her. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to say?
The second one, he is living in the woods, and he has a sack over his head with one little eye slit.
It's just a sack?
Bro, I think the second one is scary, legitimately. And it's the creepiest one because, he's just a sack-headed man who runs, bro. He's running.
But that's cool. But let me ask you this. The first movie is not supernatural.
No, it's just a mom.
But
there's one supernatural part.
What's the supernatural? At the very end. It's like he's like the ghost of him knocks him over or something?
No, there's no ghost of him that knocks him over.
Well, the body, what's the shot of him in the canoe and then the thing comes out?
He comes back out of the grave. He comes from the watery graves.
Oh, and there's another kid on the canoe.
Yeah, no, it's the woman that's the sole survivor of the whole Camp Crystal Lake murder thing.
Oh,
she's in the canoe.
It's a Carrie
but it's
thing.
Like a dream thing.
Oh, it's a dream thing.
It's a dream thing.
But like, it's so funny. The mother did all the shit. Like he was gonna Jason could have just come back the whole time. She didn't need to do any of it.
No, okay. You're a lumpy headed fuck.
Okay.
You have no your teeth are coming out of your face. You're basically like
this Canadian like insults because it's not that bad. It sounds
you're like a
30s.
Tall. He was like a taller.
Oh, you're talking about him.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about me. I was like, God, you're being so aggressive.
What the hell? Are we on the same podcast? Why in the fuck?
I thought you were
talking about Friday the 13th.
I thought you would disagree with me and you're like, you lumpy-headed fuck. I was like, Jesus.
Good God.
I thought it was like kind of mean, but also like 1930s. I literally thought those were like Canadian insults.
Why would we, this whole podcast, and then at the very, I start to attack you.
I thought like a Canadian insult is like, you lumpy-headed fuck, your teeth are coming out of your mouth.
Jason is a lumpy-headed kid, okay? His teeth are coming out of his fucking jaw. He's fucked. He's like a taller Stephen Hawking. Just a fucking mutant. He drowns because the camp counselors are like, well, we want to fuck, and that kid's ugly, so we're just going to fuck and let him die.
Okay.
He dies. Courts do nothing, apparently. So then the mom
There's a lawsuit?
You'd assume. Assume that these are all unsaid things, but you'd assume that Mrs. Voorhees
took it to court first.
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
This fucking Camp Crystal Lake murdered my fucking ugly son who was already going to have a tough life ahead of him.
Because he was ugly.
Murdered him. A type of ugly, though, that's like, he's fucked. He was like an elephant man type thing.
Was he deformed? I had no idea.
He's lumpy-headed fuck, yes.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Dies. Mom goes to court. I'm assuming the court's like, summertime.
Yeah.
So then she goes, well, fuck it. I'll take it into my own hands. And so then she gets murdered. Jason's sitting down there. So that's why I think
she gets murdered at the end of the first movie?
Yes. She gets her head fucking cut
this
off.
This episode's just going to call Nathan Explains Jason to me.
Tries to. Put tries in there.
And Raanan thinks he's being insulted.
Yeah. She dies, right? So now we got two Vorhees is dead.
She dies at the end of the first one.
What's going on here?
Well, I'm trying to listen. Is that what he said?
How you just do that? Trying to listen is very funny. I'm trying to listen.
That's the best you can get from me.
Just give me 2 seconds here. She gets her head cut off. Now there's two dead Voorheeses. The one that died in the goddamn lake, he's had to sit down there. First of all, they let him die because he's an ugly little kid.
They didn't get him out of the lake?
No.
They couldn't fish him out?
He dies. He sees his mom die. He has to come back from like the 9th circle of hell.
Oh, okay.
Become a man now. He somehow became a man underwater, but it's to avenge his mother. And now he's here in the second one. And it really is. The first and the second one are really good. I'd also say the fucking fourth is really good.
Okay, it's really
and the sixth is really
It's about
good.
how revenge is a cycle of violence that never ends. First, the mom tries to avenge him. She gets killed. Then he's avenging her mom. Where does it end? Someone kills him, then his fucking, uncle is coming back, never ends.
There is a part where it's just kind of like, Jason, you don't need to kill well, I guess you do.
Yeah, who is he?
Counselors.
So, all right, let me just ask this. Who is he, killing in the 7th movie? How is that connected to his mother's death?
Well, the 7th one specifically is this lady who, everybody keeps going to Camp Crystal Lake. And this lady, in the 7th one, she has, these telekinetic powers. And for whatever fucking reason, she uses them to go back here a second. Okay, set up the 7th one here for you, okay?
Okay.
The 4th one, this kid named Tommy murders Jason. Jason is dead at the end of the 4th one. The fucking 5th one, he doesn't exist. The 5th one is a guy who dressed up like Jason.
What?
Yes. So then the 6th one, Tommy...
Look, the 5th one's just a real guy, a regular guy?
Regular dude who dressed up as Jason. He's not in it.
That's crazy.
Yes. It's not good. The 6th one... I think is great. Tommy has all these nightmares about Jason coming back, so he goes to the cemetery where Jason is buried, and he's going to cremate him. He digs him up. He jams a fucking part of a gate, a cemetery gate, into him, and then he's going to get some gasoline. Lightning hits the fucking...
Oh, well, that will revive you.
Kicks ass. Now Jason's like a super Jason.
That's Frankenstein science.
Yes. At the end of the 6th one...
Lightning will either strike you and kill you or bring you back to life. If you're alive, it will kill you. If you're dead, it'll bring you back to life.
Yes. The end of the 6th one, they put a chain around his neck and a big rock, and now he's just sunk at the bottom of Camp Crystal Lake, okay? In the 7th one...
Back to where he started.
Yes. For whatever reason, I don't remember exactly, this telekinetic lady feels him down there and uses her fucking powers to break the chain around his neck. So now he's back.
He's back.
And he's trying to kill everybody at Camp Crystal Lake again.
So is he just killing people who are members of the lake? Of the
anybody
camp?
who comes near that lake is fucked.
That's it. So there's no revenge. It's just anyone who's part of that camp.
He's haunting the fucking lake. My mom died here. The counselors let me die and killed my mother. Anybody that comes around here is fucking toast.
What if I'm there, but I don't go to the camp? Am I still going to get killed?
Where are you then? You're just at Camp Crystal Lake?
I'm just hanging out, but I'm not. I'm not. If you look at the roster,
I don't
pay.
Crystal Lake.
Yeah, but I don't pay for the
Are you
program.
on the Crystal Lake?
I'm on the lake.
You're dead.
I'm dead.
Dead.
So he doesn't separate camp members.
It's the lake. The
It's
whole
the lake. It's not
Any-
about the
any
camp.
single thing.
I thought maybe it was killing people who are part of the camp.
Yes, but also if you're on the lake, you're probably gonna die too. You're fucked.
Okay.
Get
Well,
out of here.
It's not fair.
Stop coming. It is very fair.
It's not fair
This
because they're
place
not.
murdered my mom and killed me and sent me
But
to
you
hell.
have nothing to do with
Hell.
the camp. You have nothing to do with it.
Buddy, get out of here. I don't give a fuck if you had anything to do with it.
You know, if
Stop
like
coming around here.
a school shooter's bullied, he goes to school. He doesn't like shoot people. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't shoot the lunch lady. I guess.
Yes,
he
he does.
does. You never hear about a lunch lady getting killed. All right.
Yes,
So
you do.
the Jason franchise. Now, would you put Jason as one of your top 10?
Yes.
Okay, you would.
Yeah.
So you got Jason on there. You got
Well, which
Halloween.
one? We're just going
Well,
all
which
10?
one do you want to put on the top 10?
Second one.
Second one, the one without even the mask, the one with the
It's
the
really
bag.
great. It's really great.
All right, so you got Halloween, you got Jason too,
Yes.
and I got Halloween and Jaws. Now, I want to real quickly something I've been obsessed with for a while is the Jaws franchise.
Yeah, I've seen all those.
I've seen all of them too, and I find them fascinating. The reason I find them fascinating is because they had to make a sequel, but there's no reason for a sequel. It's not supernatural, and the Jaws is not like there's no like with Scream. It's not supernatural, but the mother can get revenge. But it like the shark's mother isn't going to be like I need revenge. So when they make Jaws 2, they're like, how do you make a sequel? So all they do is they just have another shark come to that island.
Isn't Jaws 4 is called Jaws Revenge?
Well, this is the point I'm trying to make.
Isn't that literally? Isn't he?
No, but
wasn't
listen.
that part of his family?
This is what it eventually gets into. It has to become supernatural at the end.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point there are too many coincidences.
Yeah.
But it doesn't start out that way. In Jaws 2, you have a second shark attacking that town again.
First of all, are we doing Richard Jennings' bit here?
You know the bit about Jaws?
How? Who? Does anybody in comedy watch comedy?
I didn't. What's the
Are you
bit?
kidding?
Is
It's
this
an
a-
entire bit about Jaws.
Is it about how the shark comes to the bay?
Yes.
Leave again?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I've never seen the bit.
You know who Richard Jennings is?
I know who Richard Jennings is.
Yes, man. It's like his most famous fucking bit.
What is he saying?
Watch it when we're done here. It's a whole thing.
I thought I had a whole bit here.
You don't.
Is it about the supernatural thing
It's
at the end?
about the whole goddamn thing.
This was going to be my magnum opus.
It was his.
But he's dead. He killed himself. Can I do it now?
No, yeah, that's how comedy works. If that guy ended his own life, can I take his material?
That's how much Robin Williams stole. He stole from Richard Jennings' ending. All right. So
Jaws, I do think Jaws 3 is a good movie.
it's a fun movie.
I think it's good.
It's a good
Jaws
movie.
4 stinks.
4 is bad.
4
Jaws
sucks.
2 has some good moments.
Jaws 2 is not terrible either, but Jaws 3 I really am like, oh, this is like a
SeaWorld?
whole other, Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
It's like a whole other thing where you go, again, just as a standalone deal, great movie.
Tragic performance by Louis Gossett Jr., you know?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I put Jaws, I put Halloween. You have Halloween and Jason 2. Next movie, I feel like this is going to be on your list. It's on everyone's list, The Shining.
Hate it. Kidding.
Oh.
It's great.
Great. I don't find it, like, scary, but I love it.
I think it's scary.
Well, let's just say this. I can watch it while going to sleep.
Well, that's your own demented.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well then you're fucking Patrick Bateman if you do
Yeah.
that. But
it's there's like
sleeping to The Shining is also a level of like
Really?
100%.
I love-
Right? Am I crazy?
I love it. I love the precision. I love the. I'm not like it's hard to be scared of Jack Nicholson now. I guess you know maybe then.
He's really creepy in that movie. I think that movie's very unsettling.
It is unsettling.
Like I mean, I've seen it enough times that like if I watch it, I'm not. But
Right.
even still, when you watch it, you go, "Fuck, man, this movie really did its job. This is a creepy, super creepy atmosphere. He's creepy. She's creepy. Fucking olive oil lady.
Yeah.
The goddamn kid. I mean, she did play olive oil, right?
Yeah,
The Popeye movie.
yeah.
It's like which perfect Shirley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall. I mean, that movie is great.
It's a great movie.
And I couldn't go to sleep to that.
Well, it makes you feel like
What goes on in your fucking head?
It makes you feel like you yourself are.
Well, I already know. A man killed himself. You're like, can I take his bit?
It makes you feel like you're. It makes you feel like you're like going crazy yourself.
Sure.
I feel like it's the first one. To me, it's like the first horror movie to actually kind of like be like super hypnotic, in a way that's kind of like fucking with you. You know.
I think
you feel like the movie's actually fucking with you as an audience member.
Sure.
Not just the story itself.
I
know?
think that has the same type of vibe as Halloween. Is like just great setting and fun and good to watch. And it's a really great time. I like both those. Obviously, what am I even talking about? They're completely different movies, but setting wise, I like the setting of both of those movies and the pacing of both of those movies.
So you put Shining on your top 10?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. All right, the next on this one, I think I mentioned Rosemary's Baby is one of my all-time favorites.
30 minutes of that can go.
What?
Easily.
You're not crazy about it?
Did we have this exact conversation last year? I'm just saying, nobody saw it. It's funny.
No one saw it.
I think that movie is really great. First of all, there's like a part-time actor who has an apartment in New York that's 40 rooms. He has a 40-room apartment and he's doing like peptide ads. You know what I mean? It's insane. That's
the hardest part to believe.
Very much so.
Not the devil raping.
No, I can completely believe the devil raping somebody. The devil's got to fuck. But to go like, no, he does like bit parts in commercials. He was just in a Mentos ad, and he has Jeffrey Epstein's house. Okay. And also, there's 30 minutes.
Well,
there's so many.
It was a different time, right? I mean, I don't know. Couldn't you have that back then? No one wanted to live
on nothing with nothing. Maybe, who knows?
What's really crazy, and maybe we talked about this, is that, and he agrees to have his wife get impregnated by the devil just for a part in a play.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Not in a
play.
Movie. Not in a movie. It's like an off-Broadway play. And he's like, sure, I'll bring in the Antichrist. It's like, how big were plays back then that you willing to let your wife be raped by the devil?
I think it speaks more to anybody in this field.
Like they'll do it,
I'll let the devil fuck my wife for a play.
People would bring in the Antichrist just to be on Comics Unleashed. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, a little. I don't want to keep harping on this, but a minute ago, a guy murdered himself. You're like, well, I'll just take his stick.
Well, he's dead.
There we go. First of all, I love so many things. First of all, I've said that twice now. There's so many movies in the 70s where I go, take 30 minutes out of this. I think you can get rid of 30 minutes in fucking Godfather. I think you can get rid of 30 minutes in fucking Deer Hunter. And I definitely think
you can get rid of like 2 hours.
You can get rid of 30 minutes easy in Rosemary's Baby. There's 30 minutes where there's just like haunting music and she's going door to door, hallway to hallway, fucking corner to corner, and you go, I get it. New York is big. We're running around. Give me devil and give it to me now.
But Polanski with him, it's like it is a little slow, but I always compare his movies to like you're like in a pot of water being boiled. It's very slow, but by the end, it's really fucked up, and you kind of didn't know where it happened.
Well, it's boiling water, and then in the middle of the boiling, you turn it down to 5. And then you just look at that for a long time, then you jack it back up.
It's my favorite horror.
There's so many things with the devil that kick ass. I think we can agree here. The devil kicks ass. The devil's a fucking great character just about any time he's around. The devil's awesome.
I don't agree. I'm not crazy about the Exorcist. Is that the devil or is that like a demon?
I think that's a demon.
Okay. Well, so I mean, I like the devil. Rosemary's Baby. He's not really there.
I'm talking the devil though. When the devil is around, like the devil is kind of in that movie in terms of. The devil fucked my wife.
Yeah.
That's a better name for the movie. The devil fucked my wife. I'd like to see that scene.
Yeah, well, you do see it. You see that. You kind of see a little bit.
Good. Give me 30 minutes less of her bing banging from cab to cab.
Yeah, I think it works. It's slow, but part of me I think is this too.
Good. I like the movie.
A lot of horror movies. I think the Rosemary's Baby type horror movie. It kind of like they start slow and then you're at the end. I feel like the success of a horror movie is like. How the fuck did we get here? You know what I mean?
I think
like
the movie's
craziness.
Great. Yeah. Great. I mean, I love that ending, and I also like that story of like, I want to be in this place, so yeah, you can fuck my wife. Yeah. It's great. But
play.
I like all the people around.
You think an athlete for a movie, like, is that a guarantee to his career that he's just in a play?
Well, clearly, the man doesn't think very highly of himself, and that's why he'll take anything. And also, that's the devil going like, I bet you any money I can fuck this guy's wife for a play. That's how weak this man is.
It's crazy the devil's in it that he just, that play doesn't really lead to much.
The devil? The devil kicks ass. Did you ever see End of Days?
I don't know End of Days.
Fucking
that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes. You ever saw that?
No.
Gabriel Byrne is the devil, and Arnold beats him with his bare hand. Well, a grenade launcher, but he beats the devil.
Yeah. If anyone
you never saw that movie?
I never saw it.
That's like kind of the only, not the only, but like horror movie that Arnold ever did.
Yeah, I guess
he's another one where he's like his daughter is a zombie.
Maggie.
Yeah, but it's very few and far between. What are we at? 9 hours?
we're on to
I'll sit here all day. I don't give a fucking.
No, what time is it?
I don't care.
We'll wrap it up soon.
No, I'm not stressed. I don't care at all.
Next is for me. So for me, like the horror movies that really affect me the most are like thrillers. I just find them more disturbing. You know, not thrillers, non-supernatural. I'm sorry, non-supernatural tends to freak me out more. So I put on there The Vanishing. Have you seen The Vanishing?
I think so.
Great movie. One of my favorites. I mean, it's a thriller, but that's horror, right?
What is it?
It's about a guy who kidnaps this guy's wife or girlfriend, and the guy's obsessed with finding out what happened to her. It kind of becomes horror by the end. You never seen it?
I might not have.
You hate me that I'm putting this on the list?
No.
Why? I recommend it. The Danish version, not the
Danish version. Go fuck yourself. No, go fuck yourself.
But it's true.
You have no business fucking critiquing anybody's anything. The goddamn Danish version of The Vanishing. Get fucked. I'll watch it at some point in time.
I'm making it clear. The director himself remade the movie.
Director.
The director remade the movie.
Manhattan.
With Jeff Bridges and Kiefer Sutherland, and he remade his own movie in English, and that movie sucked. I just don't want you to watch that movie and then be like, that wasn't the scariest movie.
No, well, when I go to watch a movie, I always think, let me check the Danish version of this first. Did you ever see the Danish version of Heat? It's way better.
Heat. All right, so The Vanishing. So that's not on your list.
No.
Considering I've never.
What's another movie on my list? What do I got?
So far you have
Halloween, Jason.
Halloween, Jason 2. Do you have Rosemary's Baby or no?
No, I'm not putting Rosemary's Baby on there. Again, I love The Devil. I love the last 20 minutes or whatever. But holy good cocksucking Christ. People in the 70s. Fuck. We're just going to sit here and watch people run from room to room in so many movies.
But it's a level of helplessness at the end and paranoia. You never feel someone more alone than you do in that movie. That's, to me, a feeling.
I was alone watching it.
Okay.
I mean, internally, I'm just like, was there editors?
Sorry. So what's
Did
your
anybody
third
fucking...
So put your third.
Oh, God.
Put your third and your fourth, since now I've done four.
Okay, what do I got?
You got Jason 2 and Halloween. Jason 2 over Rosemary.
Friday the 13th Part 2 kicks ass. She fucks, pal.
So what's third and
Halloween
four?
is also great. I mean, Shining is in there for
Shining.
sure.
I'm sorry, you have
so
Shining.
then 4. Oh, God.
Yeah, what's 4?
Fucking horror movies. Fuck. Just a fun one. I'll go. What do you got? What do you got? The Danish version of what? The Swedish version of. There's no way it is. You're going European now. You're going Conjuring, healthcare. You know what I mean? Oh God, there's something haunting my house, but a horror movie that I think is fucking great, man. And God damn it, well, yeah, you're right. I should have did the homework.
I have 2. Yeah, I know. It's not that hard. I have 2 others on here that probably are on yours.
Give me one. Okay, give me 2. I just want to come up with one more movie. Shining, I got. Halloween, I got. Friday the 13th Part 2.
That's 3.
Yeah, I'd say. Are we labeling The Thing a horror movie?
Yeah,
I love The Thing. I also Alien.
All right, Thing and Alien. You're putting them both on there.
Yeah, let's put them together.
Which one do you like more? You got
Alien.
I think I like The Thing more.
They're both man. They're both fantastic.
They are both fantastic.
Well, what's another movie you got here?
All right, well, yeah, they're both great. I love those movies. I mean, The Thing is amazing. Yeah, they're both amazing. I got It Follows, one of my all-time favorite horror movies.
Yeah, I like It Follows.
Probably my favorite modern horror movie, I think.
Okay, I like It Follows.
I love everything.
Did you like the first fucking Nightmare on Elm Street? I do think I'd put that on there too. I think that movie that first scene is really great. Freddy hasn't become a Don Rickles yet. It's a really good. That's a really good movie.
I have
the practical effects in that. Fuck. Too.
Yeah, I have. There's stuff about it I love.
What about the Nigerian version?
Yeah. You can't do the clicks? That bad?
Far be it from me.
You're doing clip voice.
Unreasonable.
Should I delete it? Should I cut it out?
No, I say you clip it and post just that. I'd say have that on your website. Upcoming shows.
I think there's stuff I love about it. I love Freddy Krueger. I love the setup. The acting is so bad in it. It really is hard for me at times.
That one is campy. That one goes way more. It has the same type of thing as a Halloween in terms of teens doing stuff, That one is more campy than Halloween is, but just the story itself is great. If you fall asleep, he'll kill you in your dreams.
Great concept.
Is awesome. He's really great in that movie. He's also like
he's in it for like
pedophile that was burned alive in a goddamn school. Kicks ass. It's outlaw justice, street justice.
What's really funny is in the third one, which I was watching, which is good.
Dream Warriors?
Yeah, also terrible acting, but a cool concept.
Great song.
You find out how he was created, which is that his mother was like trapped in an insane asylum, and she got raped by like 100 different maniacs in an insane asylum.
Oh god!
So Freddy is like the conception of her after her.
He's 100 maniacs.
Well, that's the thing.
Come.
There's just one that really did it, but sometimes they're trying to make you think because 100 raped her.
Her egg.
It's like it's not a mix.
She's the only woman that had an egg impregnated 100 times, and they created one man.
I don't think the movie's trying to make you think like they all work together. I think it'd just be like, yeah, it's just one, but also
that's why the first
also
one's,
the trauma.
The first one's the best. He's a pedophile that we burned and he's back. That's way better. That's the best one.
On the street, like it was neighborhood watch.
It was great. It kicks ass.
My favorite part of what I like about Freddy is there's like branding with the colors. I think my favorite part of the Freddy, the first one, is when she's in the hallway and that chubby girl is like, watch it, but then she has like the Freddy Krueger like shirt on.
It's great.
I just love when he's not even there, but his marketing is there. That's very scary.
What else is on this list? I apologize.
Okay, so I don't have Nightmare, but you have Nightmare?
That first one, yeah.
I don't have Nightmare. The acting's too bad. I put Psycho. You gotta put Psycho.
Psycho's great.
You put Psycho, right?
Sure. My top 10, I mean, it's really good.
I will say the first half is just like so much better than the second half.
I like both. I mean, again, we're going back to Ed Gein. We're gaining it up.
Yeah, but once she gets killed, it's like that Loomis and her boyfriend. He just kind of sucks. The characters just kind of suck.
You ever see Psycho 2
No, I hear people love it.
It's really good, actually.
Yeah, people really like it. It was directed by him, right? Tony Perkins.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
And then Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You put that on there. Right?
Sure. Great. Yeah, no, I would put that on there.
That movie is like
Ed Gein again. We're going Gein again. All Gein all day.
Yeah, serial killers play a big part in horror movies, like actual serial killers.
Well, that one did.
Ed Gein brought you Psycho, and he brought you Texas Chainsaw, and then
Silence of the Lambs,
and then Silence of the Lambs. I guess it's just Ed Gein. Ed Gein really brought you the 3 movies.
I just read a book about Ed Gein before I watched that fucking show on Netflix, which, holy good cocksucking Christ. What a miserable fuckfest that was.
Yeah.
Miserable fuckfest. We gotta stop making these guys just hot, jacked men.
That's a really,
bullshit. Also, he didn't have girlfriends. He wasn't fucking corpses. Whatever. But I read this book. It's called Deviant before I watched the show. The book is, I mean, his story is so much more interesting than that show even kind of got to, but it's really like, it's pretty, I mean, obviously, just haunting deal. I mean, this man lived alone for 12 years. He was already a full-on mama's boy. I mean, it's a full-on breakdown of a mental man. The relationship with him and his mom is so interesting, and I don't know. It's really awful, the things that he did.
I talk about it on stage as a story that happened with him. It's just a true story that I just think it's such a funny example of how horrible we are as a species. He's like, someone comes in one day to like borrow sugar or some shit, because back then you didn't call, you just do a pop-in. So it's very scary to be a serial killer if you have like bodies everywhere, right? So someone's like, so he has to like hide all the bodies. I don't know if they put this in the show. He hides all the bodies, and the guy comes in for like a bowl of sugar, and then the guy is like, "What's that?" Because he forgot to hide a skull that's on a shelf, and the guy's like, "What the fuck is that?" And Ed Gein just lies real quickly and goes, "Oh, that was just a Japanese guy killed in the war.
Yeah.
As a trophy." Yeah. And the guy's like, "Whew." For a second, I thought you were gonna say something fucked up.
Yeah. Well, at that point in time, I mean, you would if you go into war. How many times do you take a trip to Japan? Like right now, right? Mm-hmm. You go to Japan. You're not bringing something back?
It's true. I
right? What if you went over there for war?
You got to bring back something.
You got to bring back a souvenir.
So, all right. So I'll just do the rest of my list, and then we can finish your list. And then, do you have a watch? I don't even know what time it is.
Yeah, I got a watch.
What time is it? What time is it?
3:15.
Okay, all right, it's not that bad. It's an hour and 15. That bad?
I don't care anymore.
All right, so I got The Shining, Rosemary's Baby, Jaws, The Vanishing, It Follows, Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween. I have to put... This is because I feel like this movie really... This was the first horror movie that I was like... The first time I saw it, I didn't like it. And people had to explain to me that's because it was effective. Because I was so disturbed. It's this movie called The Orphanage. Have you seen that? Spanish movie? Can you not watch horror films in other countries?
I've seen a couple. I've seen some of the fucking Korean ones, but I don't seek them out. I don't give a fuck.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't fucking care.
You know, like, why not? There's so many great foreign horror
It's like the same reason, in a little bit of a weird way, that, like, I watch a lot of true crime stuff, but anytime it's British, I shut it off. I just can't. I just don't care. I don't care that your wife was killed by the bobbly pops or whatever. It's very hard. There's just something about it where I go, yeah, there's some of these movies, some of the Korean horror movies are really fucking dark and scary, and they really are, but I guess I don't seek them out. The Orphanage they did a remake of that, right? Didn't they? Am I crazy?
I don't know, maybe. It was produced by Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
It's one of the most, it is probably, for me, the most disturbing supernatural film I've ever seen.
I feel I've seen this.
It's her son, who has AIDS, disappears.
Jason with AIDS.
Her son is like adopted, he has AIDS, or HIV, and he just disappears.
She adopted a kid with AIDS?
Yeah, I guess she
Who's
did.
this fucking lady?
Well,
What a hero.
At a discount.
No, I know. I'm looking for a kid, but not like a full-price kid.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, going into... We got a lot...
You, like, return it back, like, when you find a hole in a jacket.
He's got AIDS.
This one had AIDS.
He's got AIDS.
Can I get a little cheaper?
You got a couple, you got another one in there?
Have you never seen it?
I don't believe I have. I've definitely heard of it.
Disturbing, upsetting ending.
Well, I would say even just alone, it's pretty it's a pretty crazy story. A woman adopts a kid with AIDS. I mean, what's this? What is this? Just in terms of where does that story go? Who's this lady that goes, I'll adopt a kid, but only if they've got AIDS.
I don't think it was only
because
if
my
they
husband
have AIDS.
My husband died of AIDS, and I'm gonna raise AIDS to beat AIDS. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a kid with AIDS become the best kid that's ever been with AIDS because a family member of mine died of it. I'm just writing the movie in my own head. But what would make a person directly go... Does she know the kid has AIDS?
I think she finds out later.
How?
I can't remember. The kid had AIDS. I can't... Maybe they didn't know at first, but I don't know.
How'd the kid find out?
He doesn't know. He finds out in it.
How?
I don't know. He wins an Oscar for playing in a movie. I don't know. He you know... But it's a great movie.
What do you mean you don't know? How does a kid find out he has AIDS?
I can't remember. He overhears
so
it.
Okay, just based on overhears it. is your kid gonna play baseball this Saturday? Well, I don't think he can. He's got AIDS. This kid's at the door.
AIDS.
What the fuck? I got AIDS.
I thought you weren't home.
This has been a tough life.
It's great.
So can I make up what's happened to him? So a woman adopts a kid. She finds out the kid has AIDS. Does she go burn down the orphanage?
No, she probably gets a refund. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're the one
remember.
between us that's
There's
seen the
all these
movie.
ghosts and shit. A distraction from that.
Ghosts? So we got AIDS and ghosts?
Oh, yeah. It's AIDS, it's ghosts, it's the whole
AIDS?
thing.
Why? What I don't understand here is why does the AIDS show up?
I don't know.
For what reason? If we got ghosts haunting an orphanage, what the fuck are we doing with AIDS?
He just has blood transfusion. I don't remember.
Blood transfusion. Okay. So she adopts a kid who doesn't have blood. So she adopts like a little Nosferatu type fucking kid. She's got to take him to the hospital and get him blood. The hospital gives him AIDS blood by accident, and she goes, well, this is bullshit. And then the hospital goes, okay, well, before you sue us, we're going to haunt your house with ghosts?
No. The ghosts are a separate thing. She used to work at an orphanage, and all the kids in that orphanage died. So there's...
What the fuck is happening in this
So there's
movie?
like the ghosts of all these orphanage kids. And one of the kids is deformed.
Uh-huh.
And that's a kid they all bullied.
Yes.
But they're all dead. I think the deformed kid killed the other kids. They're all dead. They're all ghosts. And now she moved back into the orphanage with her kid with AIDS.
Why? What is this? Why would you go back to the haunted orphanage? with your AIDS. Well, it doesn't make any sense.
She knows she has AIDS. She doesn't know the house is haunted.
Everybody died there. You know that story. So why are you moving back in there anyway? If everybody in this, if you found out
she
that
left before the people got killed. So
but wouldn't she know that? Wouldn't you know that this is why it's empty and that's what's going on? Everybody in this orphanage was murdered. You don't take your fucking AIDS kid in there. You're already living pretty tough.
Oh, that's right. And so the kid can contact a ghost because you can contact the ghost if you're closer to death. His AIDS lets him.
I've always heard that.
Gives him ghost vision.
I've always heard that. And that's one of the reasons that people with AIDS are upset about PrEP. Because PrEP takes away their natural ability to talk to the dead. Every person with AIDS is a walking Ouija board, and PrEP takes that away.
Magic Johnson is a Ghostbuster, but this PrEP is fucking him up.
PrEP fucked him. So he should be in the middle of the city wearing a hat with a jewel on it, talking to everybody's mother. But instead, PrEP quells that. And that sucks.
It does suck.
Because AIDS is the only thing that every medium has AIDS.
Yes.
And AIDS is the thing that puts you into the parallel universe.
She has AIDS, he has AIDS.
What's their names?
AIDS,
what are their names? God damn it. Not the Waltons. The fucking cock-sucking Christ.
Well, there's something. Yeah.
They're real people.
Yeah,
the Warrens.
The Warrens.
Elizabeth and Ed Warren. Yes. Ed Warren and whatever his wife was.
It's probably her Pocahontas Native American thing that allows her to contact the dead.
Ed Warren. What's the fucking lady's name? Either way.
Olivia?
Yes. No, not Olivia. Either way, yes, I have heard that AIDS allows you to talk to the dead.
So anyway, the kid talks to the ghost because he has AIDS, and then the kid disappears. And if you haven't seen it, don't just skip this part. It'll be the next 5 seconds. I'm just going to spoil it real quickly.
Why spoil it then? Why do that? Why
spoil it?
No, why?
I want to tell you what happens.
Does it? Why do that? I'll look it up. But does it have this from the? It doesn't sound like it. From the story, it sounds like the entire soundtrack is the same one they used in Caddyshack. This is insane.
All right.
I'm all right. A little AIDS kid talking to.
It's great.
Nobody worry about me. Orphanage this summer.
You
gotta give me
and you're gonna get annoyed again, but I am referring to the Dutch version of this final movie.
Of course we are.
Speak No Evil.
I have heard that. I have heard much.
Incredible horror movie.
Why have I know that movie.
They made a remake with what's his name?
Judd.
No, Jamie. My memory's so fucked, but the guy from the fucking
Yeah, the guy from the fucking... Yeah, I know that guy.
What's his name?
The guy from the fucking... No, I've seen Speak No Evil. I think I've seen the Dutch version.
Oh, so you've seen a foreign film then, huh?
I have seen foreign films. What I'm saying is I don't seek them out.
Well, I'm not sick. What do you mean? I'm not seeking them out.
Yeah, you are.
Did you not?
Yeah,
you
are. This is you.
Would they force you to watch it?
Which movie?
Speak No Evil. How'd you find it?
I've seen a lot of horror movies.
You had to seek it out.
No, I was left at my doorstep by a Dutch man.
So that's my list. My list is Shining.
What's Speak No Evil again? I apologize. What happens in this movie?
Couple, this other weird couple invites this couple to hang out for the
Oh yeah, yes. That's why it's because they just remade this movie. Yes. And the remake is not good.
The remake is fun, but the original, which is much bleaker, is terrifying. One of the most terrifying, haunting, disturbing.
Do you know what's just as a side note, and then I like that horror movie. I think it was called Mommy or Good Night Mommy.
Yeah, that was freaky.
Where the mom comes back and she's all bandaged up, and the kids are like,
twins.
"That's not my mom."
Yeah,
that movie is very creepy, and that's a foreign movie. That's like,
I think that's Norwegian.
Yeah, something like that.
No, I'm telling you, that movie's very creepy.
Very.
I saw that in theaters. I was like, Mommy,
Good Night Mommy. Yeah, that movie is fucking creepy.
That movie made me it was unpleasant.
It's not a party, but she had AIDS. Did your mom ever come home after having a facelift and her whole head was wrapped up?
No.
I lived through that.
Did you?
Yeah, and that's why that movie.
I thought you grew up poor.
That's why that movie haunted me so much. Well, we were poor because my mom took every dollar we had and got a facelift.
Okay.
So that movie really haunted me. I was eating, beans out of a can, watching my mom bandaged up with her face. My mom bought Liza Minnelli's face. That's the one she went with. But she was all wrapped up, and I'm eating beans out of a can. And it was just a haunting experience. So anyway, that's why Good Night Mommy really
Yeah, very freaky movie.
Yeah, because I was like, fuck, I remember this. That sucks.
Yeah, it's a very freaky movie.
I watched my mom eat a cockroach.
So that's my list. My list is The Shining, Rosemary's Baby, Jaws, The Vanishing, the Dutch version, It Follows, Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, Orphanage, and Speak No Evil, the Danish version. What's your top 10?
Oh, God.
Let's just do it, and then we'll wrap it up, and then we'll do plugs. Okay?
Halloween.
Yeah.
Jason Friday the 13th 2. Fucking Nightmare on Elm Street 1. The Shining.
4. Texas
Chainsaw Massacre, yes. Alien, I'm going. I'd go The Thing if we're counting that as a horror movie. God.
7. Psycho. You're going to put Psycho?
I don't know if I would put Psycho.
All right, so you got 3 more.
I do really like Psycho, but I don't know if I would put Psycho in there. Oh, God damn it. Whatever, dude. Psycho, fuck it. I'll put... Just because I'm thinking of it right now, and practical effects wise, I do think it's great that they keep doing these movies this way. I'm gonna put the 2 Terrifiers.
Putting them together?
I'll put them together.
Okay.
And because I didn't see the third one. I don't like when they do Christmas horror. I don't give a fuck. When a guy dresses up like Santa. Oh, but then I will say for fun, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
I don't know that one.
Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
Sounds like one of more of the bad acting.
She's bad. It's basically a hour-long recap of the first one through dream sequences, or not even through dream sequences, through talking, and then 20 minutes of a new movie. It's insane.
The thing is, I don't know. I just don't like watching something ironically bad. Like I like it. I want it to be good and good acting and like.
No, I don't. Horror movies for me, I like that as well. But horror movies, I think, never fail. Because they're either scary or interesting or hilarious because of how bad they are. But the only horror movies I truly can't stand are the ones that try to be funny. And they're like, isn't it hilarious? I hate.
That really ruins it.
For me. I know there's some people that like, they like the jokes. I hate jokes. Jokes ruin everything.
I agree.
Get jokes out of fucking insurance company ads and bank fucking commercials.
To me, the only scary horror movies that are funny are, I think, Midsommar, maybe the original Scream, and American Werewolf in London. I thought those were all.
Oh, I do really like that movie too.
And that is funny. Movies. All right, we're gonna end on this. What do you think the most overrated horror movie is?
What do you got?
I have to go see The Exorcist, just only because it doesn't do it for me.
We had this exact same conversation a year ago.
No one saw that.
I'm just saying. We had this exact same. I think we beat for beat somehow, without meaning to, we had the exact same conversation.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying. Exorcist, I don't feel is overrated. But why?
Like, she's just like cursing. It's like South Park now.
Oh yeah, because you're like, I don't like when
kids cursing. It's just not that. I don't know. It's just goofy to me. She's like, your mother sucks cocks in hell. I just think that's funny. It's funny to say that. If I said your mother sucks cocks in hell, that's a funny line.
Sure, but I'm coming from a demented fucking 12-year-old.
I think, I don't know. For a long time, I thought you had to be indoctrinated with the devil to find that movie scary. But I do know some Jews who also find it scary. So
I don't like the devil. The devil kicks ass. One of the greatest characters ever created.
It depends on how it's shown. I think The Exorcist is just kind of.
What about with the horns and the tail and the pitchfork?
Yeah, it's real scary.
Kicks ass.
Real scary.
What overrated horror movie?
I mean, something big, something people love.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of movies that people, there's obviously the Screams, the Shinings, what happened? How long have you not been? That's really great. If you, how would that even happen? How'd that even happen?
Hopefully it was. Hopefully it wasn't that long.
I hope it was 40 minutes because you still have to put it out.
I know.
And you're going to be able to hear most of it because you talk loud and this thing's on.
Well, I'll use the audio from the mic.
It's so funny, dude. The fucking mic came
so annoying.
out.
That's so annoying.
It's so funny. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know. The most overrated horror movie, man, I don't know.
All right. Just give me one.
I'm trying to think.
Just for once, be
give me some. Okay,
not difficult on this podcast.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Give me some. Exorcist. That's a big one.
That sounds like you maybe think Rosemary's Baby.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
20 minutes at the beginning, 20 minutes at the end, but we could Roman. I know you had other things going on.
As a Luddite, you must love that the plug fell off.
It's
huh?
very fun.
You love that.
I think, in all seriousness, nothing matters, and I think that's funny. If it works out, it's a great time. And hopefully, it's only like 5-10 minutes. I also think it's ridiculous. You have the most comically small cord.
I might need to get a.
It's 2 feet long.
I know.
Why would you do that to yourself? What money did you save doing that? This one is, look at this, 46 feet of cord, 2 feet of cord. I'll say Rosemary's Baby because, Roman, I know you had to flee the country for some things, but my God, we can get rid of 30 minutes of this movie.
Okay. All right. Rosemary's Baby, which I love, and I said The Exorcist. And, well, it's been fun. It's been a very fun episode. Do you have any plugs? What?
I got a couple specials on YouTube you can check out.
He's a great comic. He really is one of the best. I was thinking about this today. You're like, you're a real artist. You have like, your jokes are, you don't, it's not like you joke about just anything. You have like very specific things you try to joke about. It's like you're a real artist. Great comic.
Thanks.
Difficult person, but great comedian.
That's very funny. I think I'm having a pretty good time here today.
His specials are great. He's got they're both kind of like solo shows, but very funny. You got Down with Tech, and then what's the other one? It's
Money Never Wakes.
Money Never Wakes. Both amazing specials. He's one of the best. Really is. I get why you're so disenchanted with comedy, because it's tough if you're like have like integrity and care about jokes. Makes you lose
it's really
faith.
Funny. Oh yeah, you want to lay down. But and follow me on Instagram at Nathan Macintosh, MACINT.
Yeah, he really is one of the best. Great comedian. And for me, I mean, I'm all over the place. You can see me I'll be in Austin October 31st.
Doing what?
Cap City.
Oh, yeah.
If this comes out by then, Austin, October 31st to November 2nd. Then I really need you to go to this. I should put this in the beginning of my show. Los Angeles. I was going to do Comics Unleashed, like 2 episodes. They fucking cancel on me. But I'm already there, and I've routed it. Yeah. So I can't, like, change flights. So I'm going to L.A. for this one show, Comedy Store. I need you there just so I can fucking, like, make some money. I'm also funny. But come out, L.A. Comedy Store, November 5th. Get tickets now. I got a bunch of new material about having a kid. It's very good. I feel very invigorated with comedy. November 5th. Comedy Store. Get tickets now. And then I'm going to be in Louisville, Kentucky, November 10th. That's a Monday, but tickets are going fast. Louisville Comedy Club. Then I also got a Commonwealth Club, which is in like kind of in Dayton, but closer to Cincinnati. I don't know. And then a bunch of other gigs. So get tickets now. Grove 34, December 5th. Get tickets now at punchup.live/Raanan/tickets. And follow us on Patreon. We got a great Patreon, patreon.com. Your favorite movie sucks. Nathan, thank you so much for doing this. This has been a blast. It's been a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
All right, my mic's off again. All right, cut.
Raanan is fat and he's a Jew. He'll tell you something that you already knew. Your favorite movie sucks. Your favorite movie sucks. American Beauty or Forrest Gump. Your favorite movie sucks.